But thank you so much for being here. And I think we have a very important topic to discuss that concerns us all, and that is the protection of our children from online addiction and the dangers that lurk in the digital world. This is a topic that's very dear to my heart. I had actually raised it at the level of the United Nations. I used part of my speech last year to highlight the importance of a global response to this problem. And as we will discuss, we have taken some very interesting initiatives when it comes to putting in place a platform that does two things: educates parents on existing parental control tools, but also offers a well-tested way to actually ensure that we know the real age of our digital users in order to be able to then define what sort of access they can have to various types of digital services. It's an initiative that was our Kids Wallet that was presented at the level of the European Union. I think has gained a lot of traction and a lot of support. And when we spoke about this problem in Greece, we really got amazingly positive feedback from parents, but also from kids who recognize that this is a problem that needs to be addressed. And again, I'm very much in favor of engaging with the big, tech players in order to find win-win solutions. Because I also am aware that you acknowledge that there is a problem that needs to be addressed, and this is not something that we can do on our own. And rather than taking two ways of doing it, we can take a very confrontational approach, or we can try to take a cooperative approach. And I'm very much in favor of doing the second and finding solutions that will also involve the designers of the products that our kids and our teenagers use. And I think this is really the time to have this discussion. I was very much affected by a book you're very much aware of, The Anxious Generation by Jonathan Haidt, and I think he points out that it took us many decades to put seatbelts in cars. Now we know what problem we have to face. We have the tools. It's a question of whether we have the willingness and the ability to create a proper regulatory framework where each partner assumes their own responsibility. So I'm very happy that you wanted to engage with us on this topic, and thankful for your visit to Athens.
I also really want to thank you. First of all, thank you for inviting me. I am aware of the legacy of my name. I take it actually quite seriously. I also just want to thank you and acknowledge your leadership and your government's leadership in this area, and in particular your technical leadership in this area, and developing a system by which we can verify age. We do, like you, agree that this should occur at the operating system level or at the device level, and we're really appreciative to see the leading approach that you've taken. So thank you very much. And also thank you for your collaboration. We are very supportive of a digital majority age, as you are aware. We believe that should be anchored in parental approval. We believe that it should be consistent across the industry. But we think that this is the right path forward. Very much like you, I agree that it's important that we are thinking about how we position children to safely and use these types of tools that are, in the end, incredibly important, and where they are creative, where they explore, and we want to be able to protect that, but also ensure that teens and their parents can be involved, and this will be accomplished in that way. At Meta, I would say I've been at Meta 11 years, and for at least that time period, we've been quite focused on how do we put in place the right tools. We have over 50 tools. We recently launched Teen Accounts, which won an award, I think, in Spain for our efforts. teen accounts are designed to put in place the right defaults for teens, the right safeguards to give parents peace of mind, but it's also designed to ensure that we can figure out ways to bring parents in. So those defaults cannot be changed if you're under 16 without bringing your parent in. And one of the key things that we are trying to sort is how we really make it easy for parents. And it is this OS.
Because it can be quite complicated.
Yes.
Daunting for parents. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, app stores have somewhere between 1.5 million and 2 million apps in the App Store. And when you hand your child a smartphone, they are now available to them. So being able to have that first line of defense is incredibly important. So I just want to thank you very much for your efforts in this area.
First of all, it was your speech during the United Nations that you stressed out, highlighted how important it's for us. Then, back in December 2024, it was the presentation at the conservatory where we performed our first initiative, which was parco.com.gr. Parco was a site where we tried to show step by step to parents, because we have to engage parents also, how they can put the settings as far as the parental control. Then in March, we started discussing about our strategy in EU level, and it was exactly when we came to on May when we performed Kids Wallet. Kids Wallet is exactly what the Prime Minister said. It has to do with a simple way to set parental control to our children devices, but also tries to do something significant, and for the first time to set an age verification procedure. First of all, it is our new digital ID. Nowadays, we're trying to preserve that in the digital, but also in the physical world, there will be a way to prove our age for alcohol or for tobacco products. Now we can use this ID because children do not carry their paper, let's say, or plastic identity card. Secondly, we tried to do what you said, that now parental control tools are not so easy. Parents are not always capable to put those settings and make the parental control apps work. But the third one is the one that we have discussed, and it was very, very important, critical for us that you were the first platform, the first company that decided to work together and find the technical way to bring the age verification. Now with our team, Mr. Prime Minister, we're discussing a lot. We have all the API commands, and the discussion is much more matured to bring the final solution in device base, in the OS or in the wallet, but now we are very close to bring the final solution, and this could be also the solution that the EU is searching for.